Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode we finished Olberic's third chapter. We met with Erhardt and found out that, he's not all that evil and he's found another, cause to get behind and he regrets his decision, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's a pretty good chapter. If you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it. And now we need to go do another chapter 3, and I think I'm gonna pick Tressa because she was the second character we recruited. You look pleased. I'm happy that you and Erhardt made up. Now you're comrades in arms again. It was a long road to reach such a point, but fighters are straightforward men and they understand each other. Crossing sword just once can tell me more about another than 1,000 words. Wow, that sounds incredible! If you are interested in my world, I could teach you a little fencing. Really? I'd love to be your apprentice. I'll be the best pupil you've ever had, Sir Olberic. I promise you won't regret this. I may already. Yeah, I'm not sure she'd make that good of a warrior. What should we give her as a secondary job for now? I don't even remember what I had given her last time. It might have been Scholar. Warriors taken. Well, she'll have learned something somewhere. I had no, that's what she is now, of course. Okay, so I had made her a priest to have a bit of some healing abilities. I think it might actually be the way to go here. So who did we give a priest ability to? Was it Cyrus? I think it might have been Cyrus. We'll strip him of his job. There must be a way to strip people's job. I don't want to strip his equipment. I just want to strip his job. I don't think that's possible here. But if you go to equipment, you can see everybody's equipment, but you can't see their jobs, so... Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll put her back in. She's so behind in terms of levels. My god, she's gonna have to get carried the whole way through. I think her next chapter has her level requirement pretty high up, so... Oops. No, she wasn't the one that was... Who's the... It must be the dancer, Primrose. Oh yeah, of course. God, I'm blind. Here I thought was our good friend Alphen. It'd be fun if you could actually stack the jobs as long as you don't have the same job twice in the active party. I think that would save me a lot of trouble. I need to do this. I don't really know why. I guess I'm picking her as a priest because even if she's just even if she's low level, I mean, being able to heal up people a little bit might go a long way and make her stand her ground. Bandit Spear. I'm sure I can give her something a little bit better here. Jaguar, Blinding would be good. Soldier's Bow, Shadow Bow. Sure. Hunnet has one. Not a lot of people that can have that. Staff of Wonders, I'll give her a Pole Mace. I don't really... Staff of Wonders might actually be better here. I think I like Elusive on her. Bishop's Hat. Huh. Might be a good thing. Good defense. And of course, let's give her Primeval Robes. Max HP up. Anything better than that for terms of Blazon of Protection? That actually might be kind of handy right now. And a Mighty Belt. No, not a Mighty Belt, but a Guardian. This could be coming. Yeah, I think this would actually... Giving her more HP might actually be more important right now, because even... I don't know if I can give her something that's high enough in defense to make her not die in one hit, so... Okay. Sorry about that. I did not intend for that to take so long. We'll stay in here for a little bit. Should have gone down in price because the Tressa is so low in levels. I don't know if there's any worth in actually grind or level up, to be perfectly honest. Oh, we can purchase from some of these folks. That's way too expensive for what it is. And challenge them. I mean, the stuff we have to buy is extremely expensive, so I'm actually not interested. Alright, where's her next chapter? World map. That's Ophelia. She's in Victor's Hollow. There you go. And her recommended level is what? 34? She's so low level, but everybody else is way over that. That's right, I had business here. Yeah, of course, we're gonna take hers. There's nothing more to explore in Victor's Hollow. We've been here before. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the merchant's fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. It's about time I updated the notebook. On my way to the merchant's fair in Grandport. But first, I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Alright. It's time I had a look around this place.
All right.
Let the search begin. Oh. Huh. Excuse me, could you tell me about this map? That old thing. Well, don't really know where it came from. Found it in the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leads off it this way.
Oh?
Mind if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. From the looks of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it.
Oh.
I think there's something written here, but the characters are strange. I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar. Huh? Balthazar? As in the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? And this is his treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. It must be worth a fortune. Give me that. Lady Luck is on my side today. Now let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. Candy? But I didn't come here for candy. Look around town. Can I just challenge him? Alright, we gotta look around town. We know exactly where we're supposed to go. Gonna save here real quick. What was this person's quest? My dearest daughter has up and disappeared. I raced her all by myself. I did after me dear wife passed away. I'd go mad were something to happen to her. High and low I've searched yet not a bleeding trace I've found. Ellie's her name. If you meet her in your travels, I beg you to send her home to me. Ellie. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere else, though.
a break.
I already wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world, there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. He had only one true treasure in the whole world.
Hello there.
Good to see you making use of that notebook. We meet again, Lass.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same thing. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh.
Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Take me. I'd be ready to make a grave of me a hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ye?
What?
Nick and Knack.
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you bird-brained ninny.
Yeah, you're that kid what gave us quite the lashing back in Dripple Slime.
Dripple Slime, it's Ripple Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Captain?
Oh, yeah, my pirating days be behind us. We've been working on a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bastral. Now we've been having the honor of calling him our captain.
Whoa!
I'm glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well,
As I am, as am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right, you are. Captain, now look alive. Ye have drowned Dodo. There's work to be done.
Oh, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
I'm still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I can manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
you don't say.
Well, there's certainly no better place than a fair for an inspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is that you've deemed worthy of the auction?
I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it.
Yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lad.
thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow?
It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh,
Were you two close?
Hi.
Aye, Balthazar and I were like brothers.
oh,
Balthazar? As in that Balthazar?
Which Balthazar, lass?
Ah, you know what I mean. The Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be? It may just be one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
yes.
Follow me.
Hey,
Excuse me, sir. It's me again.
Welcome.
Welcome back, young lady. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime.
Nope.
I'm
Not even
sorry.
close. I'm really sorry. Not sorry. But I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are ye?
This is Captain Leon Bastral.
Leon Bastral? Scourge of the Seas? I don't want to believe it, but there's no mistaking that blue spear. I heard all about ye and your famous words. What were they again? The strong take while the weak quake. Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Oh, do you take me for a fool? I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. This certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You really don't plan to steal it, do ye? I see. So the rumors of the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
Yeah, sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two are as close as the story said, then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But...
However, it's a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense.
What?
But earlier he said he was just going to throw it away.
If you're truly the Leon Bestral, then I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
You see...
I am but a lowly merchant, you see, nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there's one thing we have in common, a desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbart's shield? Edbart was a servant of the king of Farion. His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legends say he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor that it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen to across it somewhere, Mr. Bestral, I'd be happy to trade it for the map.
How dare he use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey.
Are you really just going to leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Oops, I'm mixing up his voice. Now I shall take my leave, lass. I don't even know what voice I gave him. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight.
Mr. Leon? Aw, man. He says he doesn't need it, but I know better. I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. Find that shield. You said you'd trade the map for Edbart's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Alright, so... I mean, clearly... I have to find the shield.
You really want that map, don't you?
I do, for Mr. Leon's sake.
I could steal it for you, you know.
I'd rather you didn't. I can handle this myself. He wants a trade and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who's the best merchant around.
Well, I see my help's not needed here. Thought I'd act the gallant type, but clearly you're a lady who prefers the leading role.
You bet. After all, how could I call myself a real merchant if I refuse this challenge?
Oh, indeed.
Can you actually steal it?
No.
You cannot. And clearly our quest is going to take us to the north here. North part of town. I don't know if you have to go in the forest to get it. Kind of ridiculous how this game tells you where to go at every step of the way. A bit of a walking simulator in that way, I guess. Oh. Guy had something to buy. Yeah, it's not that expensive anymore, the bear cleaver. But I think I can actually buy these for less. Isn't that what I have actually currently? In fact, pretty sure I got a new axe. Lizard Man's one, and it's not even that good. So in terms of elemental attacks, it's kind of neat. but I don't have the bear cleaver anywhere. So this one is 221.86, 221.86, 221.86. This one is not even close to that. So why would I waste money on something like this?
Hello.
Hello, I get plenty of wares from traveling around. Oh really? What can I buy from you? Edbart shield, bunch of shields here. Elemental shield, a spiked shield. None of these are really good, but a legendary shield's impressive weight makes it difficult for the untrained arm to... I kind of want to use it. It took me many journeys to match such quality goods. Always looking for a bargain. I don't know if that was actually a bargain, but alright, we'll pretend like it was. I think Tressa might have a huge crush on Balthasar. No, not Balthasar. What's his name? Leon. Yes, we'll give it what they need. Even though I'd rather use it for myself.
Ah,
Back so soon?
Of course.
I made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver.
My word! I can't believe you actually found it! But the symbol and this weight! And all these scars, there's no mistaking it! This is the real deal!
most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map as promised. But however did you manage to get this shield?
I'm a merchant. We have our ways.
Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it.
Ooh la la, thank you. Alright, there you go. We got his shield. Speak with Leon, really? Never would have guessed it. Never would I guess I could walk around with this turned off, but then walking around and just talking to random NPCs all the time, I think would get a little annoying, so maybe it's best that I don't.
Mr. Leon!
I brought something for you.
Huh?
Balthazar's map. Don't tell me you went through the trouble of finding the shield for that. And then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shop?
You see...
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. I felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes have never ceased to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. About Balthazar and me. We were but lads when the sea first called to us. And as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I, the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like the thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
Aye, aye, sir!
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think he'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure, if you don't mind.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in the slums, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Balthazar, he always looked off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away, toward a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us until one day.
Can I tell you something, Leo? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing. But it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of my dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leo, do you have something precious to you?
Friendship, Leon,
Aye,
say your friendship.
Fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If ye win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Oh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
If I win, ye hand over your most precious treasure.
Deal.
I'm getting Setzer and the Falcon vibes here. That's our final race began, but Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match.
This map shows the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Eldrite. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he'd plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it.
Oh.
That's why you left it in the shop.
Precisely. You made a proper trade for this, Lass, so it belongs to you now. However, you use it is up to you.
Up to me. Mr. Leon lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. Exit the town to the southwest and make for the Forgotten Grotto.
So they were friends, I see.
Huh?
What is it, Tressa?
Well, it sounds like Mr. Leon and Mr. Balthazar got along so well. If they had worked together as pirates, they would have been unbeatable. So why did they insist on being rivals instead?
Mayhap they vied with each other precisely because they admired each other so. When a man of action meets another, his first instinct is to prove himself better. I understand well the hearts of men like Leon. I once felt the same about Earhart.
Huh.
What is this time? You're a thoughtful one today.
The look on your face just now. It reminded me so much of Mr. Leon's face when he talked about Mr. Balthazar.
Oh, is that so?
Couldn't be.
Eldrite, the awe of legend.
You know of it, Professor Albright?
Oh yes, otherwise known as the Eye of the Sea, so beautiful men liken to it the eye of a goddess. Or so my tomes tell me. I have never observed an actual specimen with my own eyes, mind you. It is also written that you can see an ocean inside if you peer long enough.
A whole ocean with fish and seaweed and everything?
I would be surprised to say the least if the view offered quite so much detail. Truth be told, all accounts are hearsay. Not one author has claimed to have found one of the stones. Though not for want of effort, it has long been sought after by pirates, kings, and would-be treasure hunters.
And me! Suddenly I really want to find it.
Haha, now that's the spirit.
Alright, well there you go. We shall save, and you know what? We will go and find the Eldrite in the next episode. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Let me know what you think of Octopath Traveler, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.